Hello friends, welcome to the class today. Close your eyes, sit with your spine long without struggling. Now start arriving inside your body by noticing your breath. Start using your soft Ujjayi breath. Start getting decisive with your breath that you will feel as much as you can in your body. You'll use it as a means of spreading awareness. Your intent today is to catch any patterns of fear. Some examples include the tendency to not be present, especially for advanced, maybe intermediate practitioners as well. Often what happens is that we do the movements mechanically. We've done the poses so many times, more than we can remember, that we say, oh, I know how to do this. And every time I've done this way, then it has produced this result A that felt really good. In other words, we try to reproduce, and this is redundancy. We can never reproduce what we've been through because we've been there, we've done that, it's finished. Now we're going for a new experience. So I want you to catch yourself when, for example, you're about to quiver in a pose and you avoid it. You do something else and then the quiver stops. And that probably means that you're hanging onto a joint or maybe onto the low back or anything like this. So in those moments of stress, because this is fear, I want you to come back to your deep Ujjayi soft breath like you have now. Let yourself feel. And when you feel and you see the fear in the eyes and you start asking, okay, I'm scared of this and I'm scared because this may happen, and then you start making scenarios, then allow that to play out. Allow yourself to not try to change the scenario. And when you allow the entire scenario, the entire play to play out, that's when you realize, okay, so nothing actually very bad or unbearable will happen. It's fine. That's usually the outcome. Not always though, but 90% of the cases. So I want you to observe, deep breathing, not running away. Let's begin with our pranayama now. We'll do this in knee piles, starting with the left knee over the right knee. Begin with your left hand. We'll inhale for 10, hold for 10, and exhale for 10. I'll guide you, and I'll count silently. Block the right nostril, and inhale through the left for a count of 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale through the left for 10. Left nostril, inhale for 10. Hold, block both. Exhale right, 10. Inhale right, 10. Hold. Exhale left. Let go, take a deep Ujjayi breath, regular one. Exhale, change side. Let me give you another example here from the teacher's perspective. For instance, often what we teachers do, including myself, is that we neglect our own breath and quality of deep breathing as we teach because we don't want our students to wait. And that results in us being left short of breath and stressed, and then many yoga teachers quit their career because of this, because of course you get burnout. So in this class today I'm focusing on breathing first and then giving you a cue or whatever that is from a place of fullness and balance. Let's go on the other side. We'll be using the right hand now. Block your right nostril and inhale through the left for 10. Close both and hold for 10. Exhale right, 10. Inhale right, 10. Hold. Exhale left. Inhale left, 10. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Release and take a very deep Ujjayi breath in. Notice the wonderful effects of this pranayama. It makes you feel more grounded. Release your knee pile. Let's come now into a shoelace. Left foot onto the right knee, if this is available. If not, you can use a roll or a block so that you can put the left foot onto the roll in front of the knee. Start with the right fingertips next to the hip, about 45 centimeters. It's a side bend now. Inhale, raise your left arm up. And exhale, side bend to the right. Relax neck. Ease the jaw. Breathe in a way that spreads awareness into your body. How much of your core can you feel? And the answer should be a lot. And if not, do your best to sneak your breath into the areas of shadows. Stage 2, neck release. Inhale, bring the left arm to the side. If not there already, exhale, bring the left hand at a distance of 45 centimeters from the floor, maybe even 30. Play. Now what I want you to focus is to inhale and lift through the right ribs, so it's not collapsing sensations in the right side ribs. Lift them. And exhale, relaxing the neck without collapsing in the core. To come out of this, reach through the left fingertips, bring the torso up, and then exhale, ease the head up with the right hand. Switch the shoelace. Left fingertips next to you. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhale, left hand flat on the floor, side bend to your left. Now here, focus on lengthening through the left ribs. Inhale, lift through the left ribs. And exhale, stay lifted. Draw shoulders away from ears. If you can relax the neck, even more benefit. Stage 2, neck release. Inhale, move the right arm to your side, palm faces down. Exhale, relax the jaw. Know that sometimes you will get the urge to yawn, especially when you relax the neck and the jaw, and that is a great thing. Allow yawning to happen. On your next inhalation, bring the torso up. Exhale, ease the head up. Left hand helps the head up. Let go of the shoelace. It's time for abs. Lay down on your back. Take the roll with you. We're going to start with the roll between the thighs. Now, hands behind the head. Legs straight up, roll between thighs. This is 3-part twisting abs with a roll. Inhale into your low back. Hold your breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum into the floor and then squeeze the roll. Keep your feet active. Exhale, lift head and shoulders up and point them towards your left knee. And then pull the belly down, ideally. Inhale, come back to center, head stays up. Hold the breath, press top rim of the sacrum down, curl the tailbone up to feel the low belly working. Exhale, elbows to the right knee. Pull the belly in. If you want to neutralize your hip flexors a bit more, then move the legs a little bit away from the belly. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press top rim of the sacrum down, curl the tailbone up, squeeze the roll. Exhale, elbows to the center, and then straight up, unlocking the shoulders. Draw shoulder blades down the back at the same time as you lift the elbows up. Inhale, head down. Hold the breath. Press top rim of the sacrum down, squeeze the roll. Exhale, lift head and shoulders up, and then point the elbows to the left knee. If you feel advanced, move the legs further down towards the floor, as long as your low back is on the floor. Inhale, bring the legs back up, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press top rim of the sacrum into the floor, curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to the right knee, bring the legs closer to the floor if that feels appropriate for you. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, legs back up, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press top rim of the sacrum into the earth and really activate the toes. Exhale, elbows to center, and then maybe move the legs as far down as meeting the floor. Squeezing the roll. Inhale, legs together, head down. Hold the breath. Press top rim of the sacrum down. Squeeze the roll. Exhale, elbows towards the left knee. Move the legs further down if that feels appropriate for you. Reach through the legs as you do this. Inhale, legs back up, come back to center. It is normal to feel your hip flexors tired. Hold the breath. Press top of the sacrum down. Lift the elbows a bit higher. Exhale, elbows to the right knee, and then maybe bring the legs as close to the floor as possible. Inhale, come back up, head comes back to center. Hold the breath. Press sacrum into the earth. Now lift the shoulder blades a bit higher. Exhale, elbows to center and then straight up, and maybe move the legs further down towards the floor. Squeeze the the roll. Inhale, legs back up, head down. And exhale, feet down. Let the roll, move it out of the way. Take a breather. So these type of abs, when there is lots of movement in the legs included, especially away from the belly, they're very good for toning the hip flexors and the low ab muscles. Really good stuff. Now, we'll do gate opener. So put the roll back between the thighs. This is a really fun exercise in my opinion. Legs straight up, hands behind the head. Inhale, lift head and shoulders up. Hold the breath. Press top of the sacrum into the floor, squeeze the roll. Exhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle legs apart. Now take a deep breath here, stay. And on the exhale, curl the tailbone up and reach out through the legs, pull the belly in. Inhale, legs together, hand behind the head, head stays up in this case. This is a modified gate opener. Hold the breath, press sacrum down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, bring the right hand onto the roll, straddle legs apart. Now take a breath here. And on the exhale, lightly push the hand onto the roll and reach out through the legs. Pull the belly down. Inhale, legs together, hand behind the head, head stays up for today. Hold the breath, press the top of the sacrum down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, lift head and shoulders up a little bit more and bring the left hand onto the roll. Now this time is on the inhale, the spreading of the legs. Inhale, spread the legs out. And exhale, lift upper core a little bit more. Squeeze the left hand onto the roll. Notice how that really tones your core. Inhale, legs together. Hand behind the head. Hold the breath. Press sacrum down, curl tailbone up, squeeze the roll. Exhale, lift head and shoulders a little bit higher, squeeze the roll, put right hand onto the roll. Now it's on the inhale, we're spreading the legs. Inhale, move legs apart. And then exhale, squeeze the right hand onto the roll and bring the left shoulder blade higher. So the left elbow reaches up. Inhale, legs together. Exhale, head down, feet down. Take a breather. Move the roll out of the way now. Excellent. Now it's time to do bridge over the block, half Virasana variation. If your block is not nearby, you go to sit up with a relaxed neck and bring it in. If it's nearby, then you're luckier than me. Come into bridge and put that block under the sacrum. Arms relaxed. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Bend the knee a lot, grab the left foot with the left hand, and exhale, drive the foot back towards the armpit and leave the foot on the floor. So you can get very good stretches on the left thigh. Inhale into the low back and the pelvis. And exhale, curl the tailbone up, and that will actually give you better stretch into the thighs. Into the thigh, it's the left thigh. Now from here you can add on a straight leg. So straighten the right leg towards the sky if that feels appropriate. Notice each time a pose throws you out of feeling yourself, out of sensing yourself, and come back to your deep breath. Release. Right foot down if you had it up, then left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, bring the right knee up. Exhale, grab the foot and bring it back towards armpit. Leave the foot on the floor. Stay here, inhale into right thigh. And exhale, curl the tailbone so the right thigh gets better stretch. You can stay there, you can add on left leg straight up. Sometimes when we get exposed to difficult poses like this one, we lose our shet. Don't lose your shet. Breathe deeply. Stay present. Admit sometimes that what you're doing maybe shows you that you're not so perfect. There is some shame around this. Especially in yoga, after people practicing for a long time, they become shameful about not looking perfect according to some expectations. Even teachers. Now release, bring the left foot down if it was up, bring the right foot flat on the floor. On your next exhale, press through the heels, lift up away from the block, remove it, and then come down. Roll onto one side, doesn't matter which, and come up with a relaxed neck. Sweet pose. Now, let's move into Turbo Dog. Turbo Dog is definitely a pose that it throws off about 90% of the students, at least the way I see them. So let's beg to differ today. I'll help you. Start on hands and knees, so in tabletop position. Exhale, bend the elbows a lot. The elbows are flirting with the floor, but they're not down. This is not a dolphin. And then lean a little bit weight forward, push the earth away. Now, if you already feel your arms challenged, you're perfect. You're really good where you are. If you would like to explore something a little bit more challenging, you can lift the knees a little bit off the floor. If you want, you can even straighten the legs completely for the turbo dog, and then bend the elbows more and squeeze them inward. Whatever it is, inhale into shoulders and upper back. And exhale, draw shoulders away from the ears and then push the earth away, feeling your arms working. Squeeze elbows in as if you're squeezing a large Pilates ball. On your exhale, release. I don't know about you guys, but each time I do this, I always shake in the arms and I always feel like, oh, I need to run away, I need to run away. And I don't do it. So although I feel I'm getting stronger, it still feels uncomfortable. And that's what you want to go for in order to continuously grow and transform. You go into the discomfort, but you also acknowledge that you have come way further than usual. Stand up. Perfect. Stand near the front edge of the mat. Hands together. We're going straight into B series. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, plant the hands down and step one foot at a time back into plank and through plank chaturanga. Inhale into low cobra. Elbows under the shoulders. Lift the elbows a little bit off the floor. I want you to stay in this because I want to explain it. Inhale into your heart. And exhale, draw the shoulders back and pull your chest forward by pulling the earth towards you through the hands. And this is what opens you in the low back and the belly. Take another breath to feel this. And on your exhale, continue pulling forward as you come down and reset the hands under the shoulders. Take one more breath here. Exhale, curl the toes under and do a push-up, down dog. Now, moving in a warrior two. Inhale, bring left foot forward. Come on up in a warrior two. We're starting with kite hawk. Bend the elbows. This is very good for bringing a lubrication in the shoulder joints. It's rotation from the shoulders. Try to keep your spine not so movable. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. So the palms also follow up. Exhale, roll the shoulders up and around and forward, and then straighten your arms, reach out through the arms. So this is full internal rotation. Inhale, bend the arms, roll shoulders up and around. Exhale, roll the shoulders up and forward, Straighten your arms and reach out. So you're lengthening the arms, opening the shoulder joints. Inhale, bend the elbows, and then roll shoulders up and around. Exhale, up and forward. And out. Inhale into neutral. Exhale, put hands down, back knee down. Now you want to move your feet laterally, hip width apart here. Easy twisting lunge. Right hand down. Inhale, straighten your left arm up and twist. Exhale, push the floor away through both arms and the front foot and the back shin. Relax neck. Inhale, telescope the ribs. And exhale, twist even further towards the sky. Notice the tendency to run away from discomfort. Stay. This is not about looking perfect. Release. Now, come into a pigeon. This will be, I'll change my angle so you can see it better, but this will be a queen pigeon stage 1. Some of you may need a block under the left hip. I don't need it in my case because I can square the hips and still be on the floor. But you will also need a strap, and the strap will go around the front ankle, that is your left ankle. Here's the reason. So with your hip square forward, left arm will go around and hold on to the strap. Some of you might be able to reach for the left foot directly with the left hand, and therefore you don't need the strap. Choose wisely. Now, right hand is supporting you, and sometimes the right hand needs to be elevated on a roll or on a block so that your spine feels more spacious. Inhale, lengthen spine. And then exhale, relax head, back and then to the right. So take time to embrace the discomfort, not in a way that you're struggling and you're trying to win against it. This is not a war. But in a way that you're simply not escaping. You're just trying to understand. You accept. It's a lot about accepting first. When we accept, our weaknesses become strengths. Release. Inhale into plank. On the exhale, friends, put your knees on the floor and then take the roll, put it between the thighs. Up near the pelvis. Lay down. Now, this is cobra push-ups with a roll. Inhale, lift the chest forward and up, articulating the ribcage open. Squeezing the roll mildly, keeping the feet down. Exhaling, pull the chest forward and down while squeezing the roll. That was one round. We'll do a few more. Draw shoulders away from the ears and away from the floor to activate already the upper back. That's how you get into Cobra. Inhale, lift chest forward and up. And exhale, pull the chest forward and down while squeezing the roll. One more. Inhale, lift up. Forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. Exhale, forward and down. Come onto your four. Put the roll aside. Down dog. Warrior 2 with kite hawk. Inhale, step right foot forward. Exhale, come on up. Bend the elbows. Inhale, roll shoulders up and back. Exhale, up and forward. Straighten the arms, reach out. Inhale, bend, elbows, roll shoulders up and back. Exhale, up and forward. Full internal rotation. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, up and forward. One more. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, up and forward. Inhale into neutral. Exhale, hands down. Bring your back knee down and maybe reset the front foot so it goes more to the right for the easy twisting lunge. Inhale, twist to the right, straighten the right arm up. And exhale, press through the front foot, back shin, and both hands. Reach out. Relax your neck. Sometimes exhaling from the mouth really helps to let go of an old dysfunctional pattern. And release. Exhale, hands down. Queen Pigeon stage 1. Prepare your strap and perhaps use a block or the roll to sit on. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Exhale, right arm goes around the back, reaches for the foot or for the strap around the foot. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And exhale, relax, left ear towards the left shoulder. I just want to emphasize here that the head is not dropping forward. This is not working well this way. The head lifts up and then relaxes to the left. So it's kind of a side bend of the head. And release. Step back to down dog. Very good. Moving into an reverse warrior. Inhale, step, left foot forward. For a warrior two, come on up. On exhale, come in a classical warrior two. Firm up. Inhale, reach to the back arm. Lengthen. And exhale, put the hand above or below the knee. Just don't touch the knee. And straighten the top arm towards the sky. Relax neck. On the next inhalation, straighten the top arm into neck release and lift the torso up, head relaxes. Exhale, ease the head up with the left hand, right hand. Extend the warrior variation with chest opener. Left forearm on thigh. Inhale, straighten, right arm up towards sky. And on the exhale, send the arm back, opening the chest. Neck relaxes while the heart is drinking sweetness from the opening sensations this pose is offering. Notice how much you want to run away because maybe your thigh is burning or something so uncomfortable, and that's when you give in to fear. On the next exhalation, release by putting the hands down and setting up for a pigeon back bend, grabbing ankle. So coming to a pigeon, I want to raise your attention here to make sure that your hips are squared, but your left hip is supported by the floor or a block. This is not so much about stretching the hip, it's a lot about the back bend. So we want to support the back by putting the hip on support, block or floor. So that being said, bend the back knee, hold on to your ankle with the right hand, and then if appropriate, use the left hand too. So both hands are holding the ankle. Inhale, reach up through the crown of the head. And exhale, kick the foot back to open the chest. Breathe deeply, staying present in this relatively overwhelming pose. It can be overwhelming. Release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, put the knees down. For this, we need the block. Block either the medium way or the narrowest way between the ankles and feet. Narrowest way might be tricky for some people with low back irritations, so choose wisely. This practice will always be here, so you can practice it many times. Okay, this is boat with shoulder shrugs. Hands in cactus position or arms in cactus position. Reach the feet back, squeeze the block. Inhale, lift hands, chest and feet together with the block off the floor. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders and the shoulder blades together and then draw them down. Inhale, spread upper back. Relax neck. Exhale, squeeze shoulders, shoulder blades and elbows. Squeeze the block. Deep inhale, spread upper back. And exhale, squeeze shoulders, shoulder blades, elbows. Squeeze, 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 feeling the upper back working. And release. Set the block aside. Hands under shoulders. Take a breath there. Curl the toes under. Exhale, push up to down dog. Reverse warrior. Inhale, step, right foot forward. Come on up. Exhale, classical warrior 2 first. Let's go. Inhale, lengthen through the back arm and pull the spine long too, especially from the left side. Exhale, put the hand above or below the knee. Other arm goes up and parallel to the head. Neck releases. Feel for staying present. On the next inhalation, straighten the right arm forward, come on up with the relaxed neck. Exhale, ease the head up with the left hand. Extended warrior variation, right forearm on thigh. Inhale, chest opener with the left arm. And then exhale, send the arm back, opening chest. If you can bring your senses to your neck, relax your neck too. Breathe into heart. And release. Exhale, hands down, set up for your pigeon. It's a wonderful thing to have the pigeon after the warrior 2, because in the warrior 2 the front leg is supposed to squeeze a little bit outwards too to activate the adductors, and now we're stretching the adductors, so it's a great combo. From here, friend, please make sure your hips are squared and you're propping your right hip on the floor or on the block. Exhale, bend the back knee, hold onto your ankle with the left hand. If it feels appropriate, use both hands to hold the ankle. Feel for inhaling into your heart and chest. And exhaling, moving chest forward, lifting through the crown of the head. Let go. Downward facing dog. Set your knees on the floor. Dancer with a strap. Or actually, before we do this, we're going to do something else first. That's going to help us to get a better sensation in dancer. We're going to do bow over the roll, one arm, one leg with a strap. So roll under belly, everyone. And everyone includes me and you, in this case. Come on elbows. Strap around the left foot first. Holding the strap with the left hand. Inhale, left. Left elbow forward and up. Right elbow lifts off the floor too. And exhale, kick the back foot up a little bit. Send the left elbow forward and up. So you may feel the stretches in the belly, maybe in the thigh. Have fun with this. Just make sure you're squeezing the left elbow inward and you point the elbow up towards the sky. Release. Switch side. Strap goes around the right foot now. Hold on to the strap with the right hand. Inhale, lift, right elbow up, left elbow lifts off the floor too. Remember turbo dog? That's exactly what we're doing here with the left arm, is a turbo dog arm. And exhale, reach up through the right elbow and perhaps reach the right leg a little bit up towards sky, as if you're lifting the sole of the foot up. And release. Notice how poses like this are so disturbing for us that we very often want to run away from them. And don't run away. And running away is not only physical, but it's mental too. We run away by doing problem solving. Oh, this is what I need to do after the class, so I need to prepare and blah, 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 blah. It's like, stay in the moment. Now, come off the roll and transition to standing. You need the strap for this too, dancer with a strap. Let me show you first. Please watch this for a moment. Some people don't do very well with balance for whatever reason. This is not to judge, but this is to inform and give you something so that you can do this still with a good outcome. And for this, you need to feel safe. So if your balance is not very good today, lean the hip that belongs to the leg that will have the strap, lean it on the wall like this, so the hips and the low back are stable, and then you'll be doing the pose this way. For some of you, it may just work to do this pose at the center of the mat. It's up to you. Let's all start with the strap around the left ankle. If you are the one that needs the balance, it's your left hip that goes next to the wall. Hold on to the strap with both hands. Inhale, lift, chest and arms forward and up. And exhale, tuck tailbone to protect low back. So the stretches happen mostly at the hip flexors and armpits. Breathe deeply. And release. Other side. Strap around right foot. Hold the strap with both hands. Inhale, lift elbows, lift the back leg up. I didn't mention this, but do not lean forward with the upper body. Just keep upper body straight. And release. Wonderful. Now, it's time to warm down the spine and cool down because we did very deep back bends. This is how we'll do it. Back release pose. Come down onto the back and cross the left foot over the right thigh. Then hands will grab either the hamstring or the right shin. Head stays down. Inhale into low back. And exhale, pull the knee towards the chest. As much as you can, keep the sacrum on the floor even. The low back definitely, but even the sacrum if possible. Breathe deeply. Now switch side. Deep feeling breath, staying present with the sensations. The big secret, my friends, is not to have a good teacher telling you what to do, because he may get it right the first time, but your body's changing. The same thing is not going to be effective again. So the key is to guide yourself to feel the sensations that will always be different. And when you tune into them, then the body knows what to do. It tells you very clearly. So go after where the pose gets you. And release. Very good. Now for this savasana, to give better or further release into the back, bring your feet wider than hip width, closer to the edges of the mat, and let your knees collapse towards each other. That's the savasana for today. And if this is not working very well because you feel as if you need to really activate those legs together, you could use the strap around the knees. And so you hear how this works. Making a loop with the strap. and tightening the loop so that the knees stay together there. Arms can be relaxed anywhere you want them, on the belly or on the sides. Take a deep and luxurious breath into your full core. Perhaps identifying those new areas in the body that now they respond way more to your breath. Notice this calmness, this feeling of being introspective in such a good way. And that is a fertile ground where you can plant your new seeds of transformation. This is the emotional state where you can make good decisions, wise decisions. Cherish this. You can of course continue laying down for as long as you want. But if you are ready to sit up, then bend your knees and roll onto your left side. And then come up with a relaxed neck. Let your head lavishly hang as you sit up. And then use the bottom hand to ease the head up. And bring the hands together. I skip this very often, but not today. Take these few seconds now and truthfully, genuinely thank yourself for actually sitting down and doing something that is so good for you, profoundly good for you. Take the credit that you made an amazing decision. And let that make you feel empowered to make even more good decisions throughout the day. Namaste, my friend. Thank you.